Hey everybody, welcome back to Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here as the calendar changes from August to September. It's also time to remember the 1 year anniversary of Hurricane Ida and what a year it's been. To talk a little bit more about that, Terrebonne Parish Sheriff Tim Soignet is here. Thanks for joining us, Sheriff. Appreciate it. What's this year been like for you guys as you look back on a year, difficult year?
Well, every day, I mean, even looking at our community, every day is an improvement from Hurricane Ida. A year ago, we were hit pretty well. I mean, the whole parish was. I think the goal is to have work on improvements every day. I mean, our office, we obviously had a lot of infrastructure damage.
Right.
But we bounced back pretty well. Had to shift some gears but you know, we're moving forward. We didn't really miss a beat on doing our jobs out there.
Right.
Plus, during the storm with the catastrophic event we experienced, you know, we had to do some different things, but transitioning back to our business, to what we do every day, plus, you know, rebuilding. But you know, it's a constant thing. But you know, every time it's a catastrophic event, sometimes it opens up opportunity and hidden blessings. And you know, we've gained a new facility. Obviously, our headquarters now in Gray, which I still have the ability to go to the courthouse if somebody wants to meet me there. It depends on where they want to go, whether they want to come to Gray or come to the courthouse. So really, the door is still open, and I always invite people to come check out our new facility. But with the storm, the damage, the infrastructure damage, it made sense to move that direction instead of leasing a building, and especially with all of our logistics. Our logistics headquarters would have been out of Motorpool. We took some severe damage there, and it made sense for us to go ahead and move. And I was able to move logistics and headquarters and the courthouse, and with the DA's office that had a lot of damage. They were hurt pretty well, so that move helped them out, and we were able to help ourselves during that, and then and allow us to regroup and rebuild. But most important thing is keeping services to our community.
Yeah, I mean, look, you guys don't live in barracks, right? So you not only had to continue to provide services, but you had guys that were trying to rebuild their lives as well. You also made a little community of trailers for a lot of the guys living temporarily.
We did. You know, that was probably something that was not realizing, but you know, I've seen in the past, we have, obviously everybody's hiring now, the workforce. I couldn't afford to lose.
Right.
I mean, we had 32 officers that really their homes were devastated, not livable, and slowly out of those, we've transitioned. They have 5 or 6 left that's getting their homes wrapped up, and they're, you know, it's been a year, and now they're finally getting in their homes where they can live in them. So I think that move was important because we didn't lose anyone as a result of the storm because of housing, moving out the parish and deciding they're going to stay there instead of coming back. I mean, 32 officers, experience, things like that. We couldn't afford to lose that. And so it was definitely a move for us to keep our people, keep the experience. Otherwise, we may have lost. And I, you know, that wasn't worth the risk. And the cost versus the
trying to retrain
and try to retrain. Look, it was really a no-brainer.
Oh, no doubt, because look, we know a lot of areas around this area would love to poach those kind of guys.
And you know, law enforcement seems everybody wants more law enforcement from the schools and everything else. And look, we're still hiring. We haven't stopped hiring. I don't think we really stopped hiring since I've taken office because, you know, the current numbers where we are now, and trying to maintain, plus some other new things that we're working with the schools, and you know, so we're still hiring.
Yeah, we're gonna use some more.
But you know, we're competing against everybody. Everybody's hiring.
Sure. No, it's school systems and teachers are doing a lot of the same things. Everybody's looking for employees. So school starts, but you also have a kickoff to the National Night Out Against Crime. That'll be the first Tuesday in October, but you are going to have a little opening at the end of September. Tell me about it.
September 24th. It's going to be from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Civic Center. And you know, I'll speak from a lot. Look, there's a lot of good organizations in Terrebonne Parish that provide a lot of resources to our community, and people are not aware. I've been to several events. And so what we decided to get a lot of these resources together and I'll talk a little bit about, but get a lot of these resources together and put it out at the Civic Center, a family-friendly event, snowballs, hot dogs for the kids, and we're going to have some of our stuff out there for the children to take a look. Some of our equipment. There'll be some. There'll be other things, plus resources for Community Watch and other resources out there. From we have the car seat safety coalition. They're going to be out there where they already taken appointments where they're getting people free car seats, which I think they already have them, but they'll take applications and give them those resources where those things are available to them. And there was another, it's a life jacket, Life Jackets for Life is the organization. Forgive me for not the name off, but I've seen these guys everywhere, and they do a water safety event, but these are Life Jackets for Life. You make like a $25 donation, and that person can get a life jacket, whether he's an adult or an infant.
Nice.
When he outgrows it, they got numbers, they get him another one for the rest of his life for water safety. And I mean, we're surrounded by water, and there's a lot of events. So there's a lot of good organizations in our parish that really try to do good things. And this particular event is just kind of bringing that all together in one. We have state police out there that I think they plan on bringing a helicopter. We got Acadian Ambulance is going to have a helicopter. Kids like that kind of stuff.
Sure.
We're going to have some of our tactical vehicles out there and some of our resources out there, plus a night out on crime kickoff with some of those resources. And that's really, if they want to go do the neighborhood block night out on crime, there'll be a lot of resources where some of these neighborhoods can take owner and nation. They want to do an event in their neighborhood and bring some of those resources available to the community.
Absolutely.
So it's just going to be really a family event, and it's the first one. We tried this last year, but we already know that kind of put us that kind of put us back. But this year we went ahead and going to go ahead and do it. And but I think it's going to be a good event, family events from 9 to 2. So you know,
at the Civic Center.
Yeah, and any event that I try to host or put together, it's always family friendly. I want children involved, the families. To me, that's the most important thing.
All right, Sheriff. Well, thank you. We'll see you Saturday, September 24th at the Civic Center. We'll be right back with more Bayou Time after this.